Hey guys, my name is Noria and welcome back to my channel. Because I haven't already said it, Happy New Year, Happy 2020. I am super excited for what I will accomplish, what this year will bring, and just overall vibes already. So hopefully you guys started the year on a good note and we're just going to push forward and just make some amazing things happen. So in this video, I'm kind of going to give you guys kind of my goals and objectives for this year. This is the first year that I'm using the Passion Planner. Still slowly figuring out how I'm using it personally, but it is helping with me hitting some of the goals that I have. So if you guys saw my initial planner video, I'll have it linked. You guys kind of saw how I have this laid out, but I'm just going to kind of run through it again / giving you guys what I expect from this year. So the initial roadmap page, which I don't know if you guys can see, just some of the things I have on it within the next year. I would like to increase my income, definitely grow my channel. I want to focus more on pursuing my hobbies, which include this channel and then fitness related things. So I would love to run 2 5Ks this year. I didn't do any last year. I did 2 the year before, so I would like to get back into that. Improving my running, completing a challenge, which if you guys saw my last video, the my 6-week intro to the fitness for the why can't I talk? I love kickboxing. That starts off, or that just kicked off. So completing that and seeing what my results will be. Scheduling some days off. What else is in here? Paying off my lowest card. Have baby step 1 completed. Have a set day-to-day routine within reason. Healthier spending habits. Improving my blog. Skillshare. So that's just kind of what I had on this page. Different things. One of my goals, well, I have everything here because I didn't want to forget anything. Focusing more on recovery and self-care. So one of the things is like, I don't know if you guys can see, this is like taking the time to reflect and have gratitude for the day. Enjoying downtime when I schedule it. I have a bad habit of not, 1, scheduling downtime, and 2, if I do schedule it, I always like, oh, I need to work on this, I need to work on this. No, I need to sit down and recover and let my brain just not focus on any type of work. So taking that, whether it's a video game day or going out to do my light bed treatments, stuff like that, like actually taking the time to make sure my body will work how it's supposed to work and not just push. Another goal I would like is to figure out what goes on or how to properly manage the pain, bloating, blah, blah, blah when it comes to my period. You guys saw this Instagram post. I kind of went into what I experience every month during that time of the month, and I want to find a natural way to remedy that. So that's kind of where that recovery, whole self-care part comes into play. So another goal for this year is to be more money smart / responsible. So kind of what I had just written down is to spend less and track where exactly my money is going, and learning how to curb my impulse spending. I've actually been improving on this for about 2 to 3 months now. So just kind of progressing from there, focusing on only buying products that I need and know work, and not like, oh, this is cool, let me try this. So trying to do that and understand why I want / feel I need to buy certain items. Initially, just in my planner, I had to pay off one of my lowest cards, but I would actually I've like kind of did the math, and if I can curb my impulse spending and like extra spending that I do for the month, I should be able to pay off 2 by the end of the year. So fingers crossed. And then the other note I just had is like learning to trick myself with when it comes to spending. And my triggers are when I'm feeling sad or depressed, and then just really bored. So boredom can be fixed by keeping myself busy. The other one, it's kind of already having that money aside for items I know I will be repurchasing, like certain skincare items. Things that, like, buying skincare makes me feel good and I know I'm gonna have to repurchase it, so it's not so much, oh, I'm out, let me go ahead and get this because I know I'm about to run out. No, it's gonna be more of only spending it, only buying one when I absolutely need it. So when I'm done with something, or I know I have to order it ahead of time because it's bought online, or if I'm like in a bad mental space and I know spending makes me feel better, I'm like, oh, well, I have to go get this anyway, so let me go ahead and get it. So that's kind of my cheat for that, to kind of curb that when I'm sad, I like to spend feeling. So also in my planner, I'm keeping track of what I spend. I have an actual spreadsheet on my computer that has my income, everything I'm spending on, like breaking it down to bills and extras. That's like my hard copy where I can look at it as a year and compare the numbers. For month, I'm going to be using like this, where I can track in here. Essentially, I have the same thing on my phone, but this lets me import it right then and there. This gives me that hard copy to have. And then I also have this page, which is me paying off my cards and my student loan. My student loan is the biggest thing, and we are just gonna handle it. We're gonna handle it. We're gonna get it done. I put everything, all the numbers in, and if I just stay on track with the payments I'm currently making, it says I should be able to pay off everything within 3 years, which is not bad at all. But I want to challenge myself to push it further. I want to see if I could get all of my debt gone in half the time. So 1.5 years, possibly 2, because I know some bigger payments are coming up. I love my car to death, knock on wood that she's still here for a long time, but she's 12 years old, 13 years old. Either way, she's up there. And she is starting to have like some major stuff kind of, it's that period of time where things could possibly go wrong and it's not worth spending to repair. So luckily most of the things that have gone wrong have been like less than $1,000 to fix, and are fixes that cover, like, will keep the car running smoothly for a while. So as long as nothing terrible happens, I should not need another car until about 2, I'm hoping 3 years. We're trying to hold, like, when it comes to electronics and then cars and everything like that, I am one of those people who will hold on until it is falling apart. I don't see a need to like have the brand new fancy thing, unless I know it's replacing something and I'm going to have it for a while. So funny story, my laptop, I have a 2012 MacBook Pro, and the battery needs to be changed. They called it a vintage device, what we call customer service. I'm just like, yeah, she's 8 years old, but really? Vintage? Okay, cool. So, yeah, I might have to get a new computer soon. But, you know, so yeah, a couple things are going to be thrown in there that might make it take me 3 years. But I'm hoping, I'm praying, I'm going to be financially responsible to pay this off in a less amount of time. So, yeah, that's kind of where I am with money. Again, just being mindful of where I spend. I do know most of my goes to groceries, which makes sense. Gas. Right now, majority goes between like the rent and bills, couple fitness stuff, now a gym membership that I impulsively signed up for, which I'm not mad that I did. I knew going in why I really wanted that membership, so I'm not really counting that, but I do know I would be so much better off if I can get rid of that burden over my head, because I don't make a lot. I mean, I make a decent for what I do as a living, but right now I don't make that much, and if I can get that cloud from over my head, I could substantially live off of what I make and feel comfortable. I could actually live comfortably. But I need to get rid of that first. So that is like a big focus for this year, which kind of ties into my overall goals of wanting to focus in on my hobbies, because by focusing on my hobbies, I don't really have to spend anything for them. Yes, I need, like, we'll have to get like new workout clothes, or like maybe new software here and there for my channel and stuff, but nothing really extra comes out of that. So we're gonna use this year for personal development / growth. That way I could save everything that I can while paying off that. I think that's as far as that goes. Everything else was just like learning stuff. So trying to learn something new every month. So it's reading a book every month. I'm hoping to take at least one Skillshare class a month as well. And then I want to improve my ability to read, write, and understand Spanish, like hearing it. I've come to realize that me speaking a foreign language is probably never going to happen, because I can barely pronounce English words. Like, I can't articulate very well when it comes to like seeing a word I don't know in front of me and sounding it out. That just was always a struggle for me, which is very fitting for someone who went into like a career that most of the words are just like freaking, yeah. So interesting career choice I had there, especially going into chemistry. Can you imagine how much fun that was, trying to pronounce stuff in school? Yeah, no, but I digress. So yeah, me speaking, I realize, is not a pretty good goal. Like, I'm not gonna knock it, I'm gonna definitely try, but I realize that's just not where I'm strong at. In high school and stuff, I was very good at being able to read Spanish. I was good at hearing it, and while I could not like respond in Spanish, I kind of write out what I wanted. And even nowadays, you have a device that lets you translate, so I'm not so worried about being able to speak it. I just want to be able to read it, understand it when I hear it, and can push back and give that information back, because I hopefully will be going back to Colombia with one of my friends real soon. And the last time I went, I could understand some of it, but for majority of it, either her family had to speak in English or she had to translate for me. And I want to be able to pull back on that to where I can understand them, and that if I just need her help to tell them what I'm saying if like certain English words don't translate for them. So yeah, that's pretty much my goals for 2020. I'm hoping this year will just be very fruitful, very just I want to give out that positive energy to get back that positive energy, and I'm going to be focusing on my goals here. I'm really driving it home, and I just want so much out this year. Let me know in the comments down below, what are you guys hoping to accomplish this year, how you're tracking it, and yeah, let's just motivate each other. Let's just give each other that encouragement to push through. That's all I have for you guys in this one. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video if you liked it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.